everyone. Welcome to Toy Break, episode 273. I'm Aileen.
I'm George.
I'm Jon-Paul Kaiser.
Jon-Paul Kaiser's on the couch!
Or as Ben says, Jon-Paul Kaiju.
Oh.
Every time he somehow messes it up.
Oh, Ben. In case you're wondering, Toy Break is your weekly internet show featuring news and reviews all about the wonderful world of toys, including but not limited to designer vinyl, action figures, plush, collectibles, events, interviews, artists. This guy right here, that's you. And pretty much anything else we can bring you in said wonderful world of toys. Let us start, as we almost always do, by thanking our site sponsors like Tomonosuke,
Happy Panda Toys.
Art Attack Toys,
Suburban Vinyl.
Outsmart Originals,
Grumpy Bert.
Vinyl Riot,
Frombies.
Puppet Heap. Puppet Heap, a world of stories on your hand.
Dragatomi.
Button Lab,
Super Power Collectibles.
DKE Toys.
And 3 Dr. Etro.
Yay! Go support all of our sponsors. Click on their stuff on our page, toybreak.com, because they support us. And they bring the show to you, and John to you, and George to you. It's fun. Just go do it. We also have some donations to thank for.
Hit it.
Hit it?
Tell us what it is.
Thomas from New Mexico and Jacob from Minnesota, which means...
Minnesota's on the map?
Yay, Minnesota! We've got almost the whole United States purple with donations.
Stupid
We're
Idaho.
slow. Nobody in Idaho watches, apparently.
Where's Idaho?
Up north, right? The very tip of it touches Canada.
Okay.
We need an Idaho viewer. Come on, somebody
Just
in
one.
Idaho. Someone take a vacation to Idaho and donate from there.
But you have to have it in your address.
Yeah, on your PayPal or whatever.
There's
it
got to be
is.
someone
It has
in
to be
Idaho.
legit.
Someone in Idaho has to watch.
Somebody make a fake address in Idaho. I'm just kidding.
No, we don't want a fake one. 25 cents, Idaho.
$1. Come on.
All right, $1.
Can you donate 25 cents?
I don't
I guess
know.
you can.
I think you could donate whatever you want.
Oh, I guess you can. George?
I'm just calling
Contest
it out, Idaho.
time.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Super Playset.
What?
It's the winners will be announced next week for the Ninja Turtle playset, as this is pre-recorded.
live on Memrex. All right, so we have this wonderful, amazing, incredible opportunity. It's over there. You can't.
That's
see
you.
it. We have Jon-Paul Kaiser on the couch, so we want to talk to you
Hi.
on what's been going on. You came out for Comic-Con, San
Yep.
Diego Comic-Con.
Yep. Kid Robot brought me over here for the release of my 8-inch Locodon today. There were 2 versions. Standard release, which is the elephant, similar to the 3-inch. And there was a hog version, which was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Okay.
And whilst I've been here, I've had signings at the con. And then went on a little tour around California. So, where did we start? San Francisco, then to Sacramento, then we drove down the coast. And tonight's the final signing in LA.
And since
Wow.
it already happened when you're watching it, it was amazing. There were lines around the block. People were stabbing each other to get to John first. They're like, no,
Four
he
people
needs
died.
to sign mine.
4 time.
It was...
True fact.
So wait, after Comic-Con, you went all the way up to San Francisco and Sacramento?
Yeah. Flew up to San Francisco. Then we drove to Sacramento to go to Dragatomi.
Right.
Stayed with Ray and Joanne. Thank you very much. Brilliant time. And then we drove to Monterey. Then down the one. Down the
beautiful.
big Sur.
What did you think about the one? The coast
Incredible.
drive?
Although the drive, we had no idea it was
At the
windy.
top, the windy,
Kelly
oh.
drove that bit.
It's scary.
It was crazy, yeah. And we drove part of it at night time, so it was dark, really windy.
That's the part you
cliffs.
have nightmares
I
about.
can't do that part up there at the top.
It took us out. You drove for 8 hours, didn't you? Then broken up, but 8
Oh
hours.
my gosh!
right,
Oh
one
my
day, yeah.
gosh!
So it was brilliant, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's really funny because there's a part that he can't drive that I had to, I had to try.
Yeah. I drove yesterday.
You conquered LA, so that's
Yeah,
the big part.
Well, LA compared to driving London is easy.
See, people worry about it. It's not
Yeah,
that bad.
it's not. It's very
It's fine.
straightforward.
See, we don't even have turnabouts,
No.
so it's easy.
There always makes sense. Everything's in blocks, roughly.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
And not really like one-way streets or anything.
No, it's straightforward. We've got a good sat nav, which helps.
It does help.
Yeah.
Takes all the
That
credit,
definitely
actually, yeah.
So what did you think about your first San Diego Comic-Con? Crazy?
It was really good. It wasn't crazy, no.
No?
It was really good. It was gigantic. It was way bigger than I thought.
Because you had been to New York Comic Con.
Yeah, I've been to New York twice, and that's really pleasant. But San Diego is bigger, but it's I don't want to say better organised, but there's more room to move around.
It's a different
in,
layout.
so,
It's a maybe more friendly layout for attendees.
Yeah. So the only time we came across huge queues were when like Tom Cruise was coming out, and then the people just gather around.
By the way,
apart
Tom
from
Cruise
that,
was at Comic Con. Like, that's just crazy to me.
Yeah, he looks weird in the flesh.
Tiny, right?
Yeah, really small.
He's
We
small.
saw Bill Paxton as well.
Oh, that's cool.
And he looks so old. So old. Yeah, it's a bit depressing. Like,
Oh.
yeah, time up, man.
The one thing I do like about San Diego versus New York is the outside area, because New York, you step out and you cross the street and it's no longer Comic-Con.
It's just New York again,
It's
isn't
just
it?
you're
Yeah.
in New York now.
I think where San Diego, it takes over the whole town, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, we walked right towards the park and there were still just people, with posters on the back and
Badges.
Batman
and-
t-shirts
yeah.
and badges and stuff on there. So it just
And
the whole place and every restaurant around, every
Everything.
bar. Yeah.
And
the
they're not.
signs.
It's not even that they know Comic Con's going on. They've actually been taken over.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the bars and restaurants are taken over in the Gaslamp by
They don't have any choice.
Sci-Fi
Yeah,
or
completely, yeah.
GameStop or whatever thing they.
And the Christian.
Oh, there were so many of
Was
them
it the
this year.
Westbrook Baptist Church? Was it those guys? I told it was. But
Was it that?
You know what? I didn't even actually see any of that because I
I
stayed
think
in the
Neil
con
said
the whole
somebody
time.
was
they
there.
were out the front, kind of.
Yeah, across the
bothering
street,
people,
right?
yeah.
A lot of people yelling at us that we were abominations and sinners. Although I'm not sure why. Like, what
It's
were
like
we
the
doing?
nicest group of people in the world. They're yelling at us like,
Yeah.
come
Comic-Con's
on.
like the coolest group of people. Like everybody's super nice.
Let me
and-
have some Lego figures. Go to hell.
So how
Aw.
did you do a signing at the con too? Like I don't. Like,
Yeah, on the Friday, the figure was released, and I had to sign from 12 till 2.
Nice.
It was really nice. It was
A
really
huge
well
queue?
run. Yeah, Ryan the wheelbarrow, he managed it quite well, so you had to get like wristbands and come back at certain times.
That's pretty
So the
fancy.
queue was kind of not huge, but it was kind of constant, which was really nice. So it wasn't like snaking all around the block or anything like that.
Do you feel like you've really arrived in life? People actually have to get wristbands to come see you.
It's a bit weird, yeah. I was talking to Galen from Kid Robot about how well it'd done, and we were talking about the figures compared to other artists, and I was really surprised how well I've done. It's
Are you
really
kidding me? Your
humbling.
stuff's amazing.
Thank you. Because it's mine, it's hard to see
Right.
it being taken seriously, I guess, especially compared to like artists that are heroes to me or inspirations, and to find out I've done as well or better than a lot of other artists is mind blowing.
That's cool.
Now, are you only comparing yourself to other toy artists?
Yeah.
Okay. What was it you said earlier? Toys are for wankers?
No. That was my opinion.
That was not his opinion.
that
Don't
was
wait. That don't,
certain
yeah.
artists who don't think that toys are good enough for them anymore.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But toys are just another vehicle. Like,
Yeah.
you could have animation, you could do fine art, you could make a toy, you could...
I don't think I could do anything. I
Can't
could
do
do
any of that.
anything.
Get out of here.
I got you mad.
That's okay, though. You can draw, so...
Yeah.
That's all you need.
That's it. That's all I can do.
As long as you got at
all
least the
I
one thing. Fantastic. Now, you also have... you said you had some other things going on? You had a website?
I also have a side company called Ryan Square Hoodie with my friend Chris. It's a very small independent thing. It's just the two of us. We started it just over a year ago, where Chris is in a band who's quite popular in the UK, and he's looked for some merchandise to be designed for me, by me. And we just got talking about, should we actually just make a real company, like a real streetwear company, and just, try it, see if it works. And we got everything arranged, and we launched on the 31st of August last year, and it's going really well, going really strong.
That's
Awesome.
So we're
fantastic.
trying to just grow it over here more, because it's going quite well in the UK. Had some good sponsorship deals with like a rap battle thing called Don't Flop, which is really popular.
Cool.
Well, that's awesome
Yeah,
name.
it's amazing. You should check it out.
I will.
What's
Yeah.
the name of the company?
Rhyme Square.
Ryan Square.
Rhyme, like a
Rhyme Square.
Rhyme.
Okay.
Yeah, rhyme.
And what's the
Like dog and frog.
what's his band? What's the band's name?
Great Scott.
Great Scott.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Inspired
awesome.
by Back to the Future.
I know.
Yeah.
I've heard that. Have you posted about that? Like, I
Yeah,
know I've heard that
I've
name
reposted quite a
somewhere.
few of the videos and things like
Okay.
that. Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I know I've heard that.
In fact, a couple of videos feature my toys in the background doing like, shots. Yeah, so Captain Sternbrow's in one of them. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So worth checking out.
Fantastic. See, diversification.
Yeah.
It's all about like spreading out and seeing what you can do. So, are there just mostly like shirts and stuff like that up
Yeah,
there right now?
t-shirts. We've done a couple of resin toys.
Oh, great.
Sweatshirts, which are really popular.
It gets cold.
I think we're doing prints soon. It's always cold in print. Like in the summer, at night time, you need a sweatshirt. Like even I need a sweatshirt. It's that cold.
I spent my family back in 1980. We spent 6 weeks in the UK, and it didn't rain 2 of the days we were there.
Wow, you were lucky.
I know. We got 2 days with the sun.
That's great, yeah.
So I'm sure that the weather hasn't changed that much.
No. We've had a freak heat wave this year. We've had was it 3 weeks or 4 weeks of sun?
What?
Nobody knew what to do.
What?
Just people melting, people going crazy in the street, dogs eating people. Yeah, anarchy.
Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So actually, I have a question for you. You do a lot of customs, and you also do a lot of production pieces now.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you do, right? I mean,
yeah, I guess.
You've had several
I've
production
had quite
pieces.
a few, yeah.
and I'm sure you have other stuff in the works that you've been working on. Maybe anything you can tell us about? It's okay if you can't.
I can't. It's
Okay, no, that's fine. But I'm sure you have things coming out.
Yeah, I have plenty coming out.
I bet you could check Jon-PaulKaiser.com.
Yeah, there's a few things coming out there. But most of the time it's going to be customs production, because it takes so long for it to come through. It's more periodic, so kind of a couple of a year.
So do you prefer, or do you see a big difference between working on customs versus making a production piece?
I think there's a huge difference, actually, yeah. Because with production toys, it's got to appeal to a market. It's got to appeal to a broad range of people. So it can't just be a strange idea that you've come up with. Whereas a custom, if you've got an idea, you can discuss it with the person who's going to get it, and if they're into that...
Only one person needs to like it.
Only one person needs to like it, yeah, that's it. And as long as I'm into it, they're into it, it can happen. Whereas with production, you've got to go through a committee, or if you're doing it self-finance, you've got to make sure it's going to sell, because otherwise you're wasting a lot of time, a lot of money, and doing something that might not ever sell.
Interesting.
That's a great way to look at it. Just to think about that while you're designing it, that it has to, more people than just you have to like it.
Yeah.
It's true.
I don't think a lot of people think about things like that when they just design something. They're just like, I love this, and they just try and make something.
Wait, is that how you make things, George?
You,
I love this. And you just poke at it, and then something happens.
And you blow on it, and it's done.
Yeah.
That's how you
I
do
suppose
things.
there's not more quality control, but because you've got to appeal to a committee almost, haven't you?
Yeah.
Right. Somebody else has to approve.
Yeah. So
your
sometimes
idea.
if you've got a good idea, but it needs tweaking, with production-wise, you've got that tweaked kind of thing. Whereas sometimes with the custom,
You could be a little more
More
free.
room free.
Yeah.
Well, I find that question particularly appropriate for you because I feel like you are one of the few artists that your customs and your production pieces are very closely related.
Yeah, well...
You really keep your style.
Yeah.
And maybe that's you've chosen companies to work with that really keep the quality control up and can capture that.
I think...
Maybe you've gotten lucky. I don't know.
I think I've been looking at... I've worked with good companies, and they've always endeavoured to make a really good job of it. And some of them have been incredible jobs. Like when Toy to I did Captain Sternbrow, we had a few issues trying to get it right, trying to get it perfect, because quite particular about the lines, the creases in the hand. But, talked to Kevin, and who was there at the time, and I did a hand-painted version, sent it to the factory so they could follow it as a guide, and it turned out perfect in the end. It was just great. But when I first started doing the customs, my sort of idea was to have ones that looked like they were production almost. So you'd receive it, and you wouldn't be quite sure if it was a custom or if it was a production toy.
Oh, so you started
that's
from
the
the
approach
other...
that I wanted, yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
So I think that's why there's a similar kind of feel where they get it across.
Well, I'm a huge fan of your work. I like pretty much everything you've done. And another thing about your stuff is I find if somebody were to describe it to me, like, oh, it's a a black and white samurai.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Great. Yeah.
okay, so, but then I see it and I'm like, I need to have this in every color that it comes in. Like
Black
something.
and white.
They had the bluish one.
Oh,
And the black
the
and
kid
white
robot.
one.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
there a red one?
Yeah, there's
See?
red, glow
Oh, I
dark
know
blue,
you
glow
probably
dark
did.
green. Yeah, black and white.
But I'm just saying, I think your work it just really translates, it really communicates something visually.
Thank
So,
you.
congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions for John?
No.
You're done? Do you have any questions for us?
No.
Okay,
Sorry.
good. No, that's great. I think we're on to blind box time. Do you guys know what time it is? Blind box time! George, What have we today?
We have Avengers Grab Zags.
Yeah.
Grab
Which one do you want?
I can have this one. Thank you.
What if I want that one?
No, this is mine.
Oh,
all right.
You wouldn't even let me have it. All right, so we have to pick what we want. Let's see. Oh, these things are fun. These little disc throwers, because you can like click them and then they pop the disc out.
So there's
at
either
somebody.
minifigures, disc launchers, or skateboards, and they're all Avengers related.
This is ridiculous.
I think I've got a minifigure. I hope so, anyway.
I don't. I would
chunky.
like. Let's see.
I want a disc thrower, but
I
I
want
feel
the
like
Thor
I have a minifigure.
minifigures. What I want. What I'm after.
Thor.
I want Iron Man.
Oh, Captain America.
All right. Minifigs all around.
I got a skateboard.
Aw, I got Nick Fury.
But I got a Captain America skateboard.
Oh, I got Thor.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Don't swap.
Sure, here.
really? You want a Captain America?
You want a Captain America
Oh,
skateboard?
Captain America.
From your trip to America?
Yeah, I think it's a really good film. I think. Honestly, I'm not...
I liked Captain America. That was a good movie. Yes, look at him.
Can't do tricks.
How about a little Nick Fury baby?
Oh, that's cool. Do you want to swap?
Sure. Aw, crap, now I got the skateboard.
Uh-huh.
This to me looks more like a Christmas ornament.
It is
Does
weird
it
that
look
it
like
has the,
something
like... I mean, if you just take off the string, then you got a cool little skateboard to play with, I
The
guess.
graphic would have been better if it would have been
The
this
animated style,
style.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just sort of a weird...
Yeah.
I don't know
like
what-
the sort of average photographic style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off a poster or something.
But-
Oh, look at your little Thor.
They're cute. The little figures are cool.
I do like that they have a little stand and like...
I think the stands
You know, it's
actually
not
connect
just-
too. Yeah, look.
Oh, they do?
So yeah.
So you can
Oh.
have your whole little set of them.
Oh, now he's
Smashing
hitting Nick
his head, yeah.
Fury
Smash
in
him
the
in the
head.
head.
Whack.
Well, they fight.
Why are they fighting,
I
George?
don't know. He's angry. He's Thor.
Oh, he's his boss though, isn't he? Yeah. He's like told what to do.
All right, well, there's not much more to say about these, so I think on to reviews.
All right. What's
All
up
right,
first?
we have some interesting things for this episode. Kind of an eclectic mix, if you will, of randomness.
Okay, so up first, I wouldn't let you open this when we were doing our
I know, I
Comic-Con
remember.
wrap-up.
I clearly remember. I was not allowed to
You
touch
were not
it.
allowed,
I
so-
couldn't even look at it.
I wanted to save it for a proper review, so now we can finally open it and see what it's like.
So just to say what it is.
Why don't you say it while I'm trying to get into this then?
Masters of the Universe Classics! Mini He-Man and Skeletor. That was my announcer voice.
Okay, very
How'd that
good.
go?
very
Yeah?
good.
Okay. This is from the Four Horsemen and Mattel. These little tiny, adorable, I'm going to
That's
say,
a really good box.
chibi figures have 6 points of articulation, snap-on accessories, and a fold-out mini Castle Grayskull. And I can't remember how much. I think these were $20 or $25.
I think they were less. I think.
No, it was at least 20.
Yeah? All right.
It was at least 20. Because my bill was like 85 and I just got, I think it was 85 and I got Rockdar and,
Stone Dar and Rock On.
yeah, those guys. Not my favorites. Sorry, guys.
Look at that, though.
I think it was 20. It must have been 20. Oh,
That's awesome.
So
it's adorable.
the whole thing opens up like this to make a little Castle Grayskull, and then you can pull
Oh,
it down, and there's your little dudes inside.
it's kind of a big box for those two.
Well, that's
No,
the
it's
point.
cool. I like
that's
it. I
kind of
like
the
it.
point of Comic-Con boxes. When
I
they do
know,
their
I know.
thing.
They like to
And
take up
then-
all of our room in our studio.
I don't know if they're going to be...
Twist
Are
tie.
they twisted?
I think they probably are, so let's get inside. But the back...
But look, there's even stuff on the back.
Well, the back is a playset, so you can put He-Man
oh, no
in
way.
one side and Skeletor, so you have a little playset to play with them. And there's a Skeletor side and a He-Man side.
Oh, cut the rubber bands.
I'm going to.
I want to play with them. I like the use of the box like this because, I mean, boxes.
Yeah.
Do you
it's
keep
really
boxes?
clever. Yeah, which is annoying because you've just got so many boxes with nothing in them. Oh, the worst is the clamshells when you get them in there, because you can't fold them down. Like boxes,
Nope.
at least you could collapse them, but
Stack them up
yeah,
somewhere.
but you can't throw those away like the clamshells, can you? So you've got to keep them as well in the
Now,
built
do you
box.
reuse them or do you just keep them for
I just keep them.
just
Yeah,
keeping them?
yeah, in case I ever sell something, which I don't.
Look at his tiny legs.
You don't, so there's no point in keeping
No.
it anyway.
What do you collect, by the way, John?
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah, anything that takes my fancy. I don't generally collect. You know, if there's a series, I don't collect all the series. Just get the ones I like.
You're not
So-
like, I need every dummy that's ever
No, it's like
existed.
same with like Rebel Inc. The
Mhm,
Usagro. I've got one That's fine. That's
Nice.
the figure done for me
You
now.
collect what you like.
Yeah, and then same with the other ones.
So do you end up with mostly designer type toys, or
Yeah.
do you also buy mass market type stuff?
I also buy mass market, not so much these days. Buy an awful lot.
Well,
of,
we're all running out of room and money, but
Yeah.
oh,
There he goes.
He-Man, He-Man
Skeletor
down. So yeah. Well,
He's evil.
Skeletor has an extra point to stand on here,
Ah,
so
well.
I guess he does kind of win.
I buy a lot of Star Wars Lego. That's my
Oh.
big,
That's your crack.
my love, yeah. Apart from Kelly.
Of course, of course.
So I did.
Kelly and Star Wars Lego.
I did watch the Toy Guru when he talked about this before
you did?
Comic Con, and he talked about how this is the first He-Man that can actually hold his shield forward
Not on
instead of on
Is it just
instead of on the
clipped
side
like
like
a-
that,
Yeah, because usually it clips on his wrist.
or it's clipped to go into his hand a certain way. So this is the
But it's
first time
always
he can
sideways.
actually like
Use it as a shield.
use it as a
Yeah.
shield. That's what he said. I don't know if that's accurate or.
Now they showed these last year at Comic Con, but it was
that's
almost
cool.
like were they going to make it or not make it?
Right.
I'm surprised they actually made these, and I think it's awesome. I hope they make more of these. These are absolutely adorable. These are like 2.5, 3-inch, really stylized.
They almost look.
Sculpting's really nice,
They
isn't
almost
it? I
look like the video
Skeletor's
game.
face, yeah.
I like Skeletor better than He-Man, but
Mm.
you kind of. I mean, he's got little he nipples. and
Oh,
everything.
excellent.
He nipples.
So I guess this makes skeleton
Big
nipples,
square nipples, yeah.
right?
How many points of articulation are they?
6, and the colors are spot on, pretty much, and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
These are great,
Okay.
and
So
they're-
it's
Nice, yeah.
ball jointed head, just spinning shoulders, wrists, and then waist.
I'm gonna say something that would probably make a few people angry, but I would rather collect a series of these than more weird action figures that I don't even know where they came from.
Yeah, but then they're gonna get to the point where they make these into the weird action figures that you didn't know
Right,
about.
eventually, yes, but these take up less room.
I would love a whole set of these. I
But
want to collect
imagine,
them
like,
all
as many
over
action
again.
figures as we have.
Yeah.
I want all of them like this, like a little tiny Beastman, a little
Yeah.
Trap Jaw. Oh, a little
I
Trap
like all the
Jaw.
weird ones, well, you know, the ones like Mossman that you never would have bought, but there's always cheap, so that's why you had him as a kid. 'Cause
Right,
nobody
right.
else bought him, yeah.
Well, see, now Moss Man, I'm cool with. When you get into, like, what was it, the Star Sisters?
Yeah, just random
And
people
you're
that
like,
are like,
Yeah.
Who's that?
Or
Why do I
Fisto. Great name.
Or Fearless Photog. That was a different set. But anyway, you start getting to the
Yeah.
craziness, and you're like, okay. But I would
These are awesome.
really appreciate if they continue this line.
Mm.
I think that
They
would
do
be
look
cool.
great. I didn't pick them up at the time. I went to buy some Hot Wheels cars.
Oh, did you?
but
What'd you
they-
buy? What did you
no,
buy
I
at Comic Con?
didn't. They sold out. I bought. What did I get? I bought Alex Party's Bunny with, you know, the Jabba style one.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just amazing.
Tell him he sculpted it.
Oh, did you? It's amazing.
thank you.
It's so good. Yeah, I didn't. Not that I didn't plan on buying, but I just didn't have anything I intended to buy there
Right.
until I saw things like, oh, I want that. Yeah, I saw it and just instantly grabbed it. And I got the rest of them from, because I'd not got any of them previously.
Oh, nice.
So I went to Zero Friends whilst I was in San Francisco and
Got the other
bought
ones.
all the others.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so good.
That's cool.
And did you sculpt all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Good job.
Thanks. Well, they're good designs, so I just had to translate it.
It works well,
Aw.
yeah. They're great. I've got those. I've got the guy who's sharing the store with. I can't remember what the figures are called. They're like a. You take them apart. Robots have got different heads.
That we were sharing.
Oh,
the
that
booth
we
with?
were?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Spy Monkey.
Spy Monkey Creations.
Yes, yeah.
Weaponers of Monka.
Yes, but that's yeah. Got one of those. Really nice.
Nice.
Those are they're like the Lego of action figures.
Yeah, they're good.
Like
yeah.
they're part of the Glio system, and you can just take them apart and rebuild everything.
Also, are they compatible with those?
Yeah.
As well? Ah,
Yeah,
I didn't realise
yeah.
that.
All of those on that side of the studio
Yeah.
can go together with your Weaponeers.
Ah, nice. Well, that's cool then. What else did I get? I got the Mishka Kozik Labbit.
Oh, that thing's beautiful.
Just had to get it.
Yeah.
The more I look at it, the more like not that I didn't like it, but the more I like it.
Yeah.
It just grows on you.
I got the green, you know, the green hand version. That's art's toy to me. That kind of
Yes.
sums up
Yes,
what this is all about.
I completely agree. I feel like we're really in like a resurgence of art toys again.
Yeah.
Like we kind not that it was bad for a couple of years, but it was kind of like less things, and people were kind of focusing on slightly more mainstream. Or
Yeah,
this or
yeah.
that. And then now we're like, oh, we can make art toys again
Yeah, and it's really great to see because it's.
because that's
looks
what
like
we
a
love.
high end. Yeah, it's really nice. What else did I get? I got Alex Party's. I can't think, the Kid Robot Black figure. I can't remember what it's called now.
Oh, I
Oh,
love that piece.
that thing
Yeah,
is
the
beautiful.
belly and tall
Yeah.
over the Nightmare. Which
With the thing.
is so nice.
That piece is amazing.
That's
yeah.
my favorite
really
Kid
cool.
Robot Black.
Yeah, it's
Possibly my
really
favorite
good.
Alex Pardee piece, and that's saying a lot. Because
Yeah.
I love Alex.
Horrifying though. I left it on my bedside table one night just to look at it.
You don't want to wake up to that.
No, not at all. What else I got?
That's not too bad. So it's just
Yeah, I
a
got a few.
small-
I got
small
some.
bag.
Got some more Lego.
Did you get the DeLorean?
No, it's sold out.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll get it in this regular store.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I just got a Star Wars Lego. I think it's a Mandalorian Land Speeder.
Oh yeah.
It's cheap. That's why I got it. So I can go home. Got a friend called Sim, so I'm gonna build it with him and have a few beers.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So I think that's it.
It's a good haul.
Yeah. It was good.
Good souvenirs. All right, what do you got, George?
Boom. Han Solo and Carbonite bank.
Vinyl bank from Diamond Select Toys. It's a 12-inch bank. You put your money in it. It's $20 at Toys R Us. I don't have anything to say about
There's
it.
not really much to say. Bank hole. Bank hole.
I mean, people make these because that's what the license they can get, I'm sure. Nobody says, like, I want to make a bank.
Yeah, I'm sure it was just like
Do they? Like,
Somebody else has
the
the
JPK
license.
bank's coming out soon.
It's not.
You're like, no, it's really not.
I don't know if you're a fan of Han Solo and Carbonite.
It's a cheap way to get that.
is
It's
for you,
$20.
Yeah.
It's a cheap statuette, isn't it?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Oh, you could totally use that as custom fodder.
I guess if you wanted to paint a Han Solo and Carbonite.
If you were,
Is
I'm
it soft? Is
saying.
it quite rubbery?
Not really.
Oh, yeah, you could paint that, couldn't you?
It's not like super detailed or anything. It's
They've left the fingerprints in the sculpt, so that's good.
so you can steal their identity. You
adds
can
to the
take
realism.
Take a cast.
Oh,
See on the side
it
of his
really
face.
is. Yeah, on his forehead too.
Do you want a 12-inch Han Solo? $20. There it is.
High end.
Toys R Us.
You know what that
Oh my
is?
gosh.
That's build lines.
Oh, is it?
That's a digital output.
Ah.
That's build lines from whoever output that
badly done,
piece.
isn't it?
That's what
Yeah.
happens when you don't have a
So is
sculptor
that-
clean it up.
Is that as
after.
well, or is that a fingerprint?
That one looks like a fingerprint on the forehead, but it could also
It
be
could be
build
a build
lines.
line.
I'm not sure. But yeah, that thing on the side of his face has build lines from whoever did this output did not clean up the sculpt
Yeah.
before they sent
Appalling.
We're not quite there yet, everyone. Digital outputs are awesome, but we're not quite there.
it. I mean, they're great. You just have to
They
finish
need
it.
Yeah.
cleanup.
You just need to fit. Yeah, there's all about build lines all right there, all of his chest. So yeah,
Why
you know
are you
what?
fondling Han's chest?
You just got to finish the sculpt, people. That's all. So whoever did this, shame.
Shame.
It's a new,
George has
it's a new
called it.
segment.
the shame segment.
That would be quite good, actually.
No, we don't want shame.
All right, let's talk about some stuff that's not shameful.
All right, let's.
Or maybe, we don't know. We haven't seen it yet. So this is Plants vs. Zombies. As you know, if you watch this show, I'm a fan of Plants vs. Zombies.
It's George's favorite game ever in the world.
I don't play a lot of video games, but I've played a lot of Plants
But
vs.
when you
Zombies.
do, you play Plants vs. Zombies.
And these are
And then
just
you're
from...
also.
I'm a massive fan. Yeah.
All right, so are you looking forward to number 2?
Yeah. Sergio.
Wait,
was
isn't it out
did-
in England?
I don't know. Not that I'm aware
I
of,
thought
but
it was
in
out.
Brazil, was it?
I know it's out in Australia. I thought it was out in other countries,
Yeah.
and then like we're getting it last.
It might be.
Well, good luck if you get it first.
Yeah. I can't remember who it was. Was it maybe Walter or Sergio had downloaded it? They got it in Brazil or Mexico.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
So these
I'm
are, it's
jealous.
the conehead zombie and then just one of the sunflowers.
These are quite nice.
It's really nice. Yeah.
They actually sell these in Target and, regular mass market type stores.
That was good. I believed it was real. So these are by Jazzwares. They're 3-inch PVC figures. There's 3 sets out right now. Like you said, we have the Conehead Zombie and Sunflower. Then there's also the Ducky Zombie with Pea Shooter and Disco Zombie with Walnut. And
I gotta
think
get the walnut one. The walnut's one of my
is the
favorite
funniest
guys.
thing.
The disco one is really useful. You know, do you ever play the level where you've got to take out the wooden plants?
The wooden plants?
Yeah, they have like it's like a practice level almost.
I don't know.
And like, you've got wooden plants, and you got to you purchase zombies to.
I don't think I've played that. Is
There's
that
a
on
level you've never played, George?
It's one of the like extra levels. You have to.
If
buy
it's
it
on,
with
you know,
some-
I'm
I
never
haven't
gonna
played
see
the
him
app.
again.
I have never played the app.
He's
Oh
played it
really?
on the computer.
Oh,
I
something
only
else.
play the
Right.
game on the computer. And actually, I was bummed because when I bought the game, I did that thing where you buy it through that company Steam.
Steam.
Yeah.
Steam's great.
Because I was like, it saves me $10. Like, instead of paying 20, I paid 10. And I was like, yeah, I'll save $10 and just buy that. And then later on, like a little bit after the release happened, they got in trouble with the Michael Jackson estate because the Disco Zombie was Michael Jackson.
Oh, right, okay.
When it first came out. And then because I hadn't purchased the actual game, I had purchased it through Steam. Steam had to update their game. So then I lost all the Michael Jackson stuff that was in my original version. And I was so bummed. If I had just spent the money and bought the game, I would have had the right one.
So the lesson, kids.
Don't buy it on Steam, just buy the real one.
No, Steam is good. Steam's a good platform.
Yeah, but they updated their thing and I lost my stuff.
Oh no! Oh!
It made me not want to play it.
World!
Don't bow down to some stupid lawsuit thing.
Alright, this is a really good figure. It's got articulation and everything.
Oh, it does?
The arms
Look
are
at that.
articulated, the head is articulated. I don't know why, but the waist does that.
Yeah.
I guess you could.
Probably just because he was gonna. It's just for production, I'm sure.
Well, I did not expect for $11. I thought these were just solid.
$11
for the set. Yeah.
Oh, for the set. That's alright.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, 7 would be better.
Yeah, it's nice quality.
But once I saw it was articulated, I was like, that's actually pretty.
Yeah.
It's really nice quality. The quality control was
they're
good.
actually on sale now.
The paint is it's 11 at Toys R Us.
Is it?
You could probably get it maybe cheaper at a local store. Who knows what you'll find. But the paint is really good. It's clean. What do you think of the sculpting?
I like it a lot. It looks just like the game. It's perfect. So. Untold.
And you guys know that George loves everything.
And look, they're fun dead. Fun dead.
Oh, I've gone off them now.
Fun dead.
All right, one more thing, which is actually several more things. How do you feel about plush? Uh-oh. No, it's okay.
No, I don't have an awful lot. I've got a few KVs.
Well, you have to. You have to have
Do you have
KVs.
much more? Oh, you've got a couple of labbits.
Well, you need a plush
Yeah,
lab.
we've
You
got
got
a
to
few
play with
bits,
the little
yeah.
butt.
No, we've got the just the embroidered, but we haven't
Yeah,
got the
yeah.
one you can put your finger in anymore.
Oh, yeah. Those ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, I want a plush.
House of Boz. Yeah, we've got quite a few actually. Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, I like plush now. All right, perfect. Let's look at these then.
All right, well, here we have the Horndribbles.
That's
Do you
cool.
know the name of which ones are which?
I'm
going to pull a bunch of them out here.
I did. I know we have... Crap, I'm not going to remember who's who. This might be Mosby.
Nope, that's Hux.
Crap, this sucks. They're on the tag.
Hux, Meeks, Zap, and Mosby.
All right, so we've got 4 characters here. These are 15-inch
Here's Mosby.
plush characters. They're from Explorers Playground. These guys go for $35 each at horndribbles.com. And they're really actually pretty good quality plush.
And Meeks.
Cool
This
that.
guy, look at this dude.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
more like it. I felt.
They're really big.
Oh, there's a book in here, too.
Meeks.
Yeah, there's a whole, world that's created. There's stickers, I think. Oh, yeah.
There's the stickers right there.
Here we have stickers. Everybody wants stickers. Actually, I do like stickers. I like to put them on my desk. Oh, look at that cute little Explorers Club sticker with a little flying eye thing. Oh, stand up there, buddy.
Oh, this is quite cute.
Who's this? Zap. So, one thing I appreciate on a plot. Well, 2 things I appreciate. 3 things I appreciate. Let's back up. 1, character design. I've never seen these before. These seem to be original characters. I like that. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, look, it's a
Star Wars.
something
Star-
knockoff.
Yeah.
It's a, it's
I
like,
think it's
oh,
a
it's a
lot
cool little
creepy.
monster. That
Yeah,
guy
they
kind of
could.
looks like a piranha, like a land piranha.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
So this one's really smart.
He's great. He just
Yeah,
wants a
Huge
hug.
spikes, yeah.
I like that one a lot.
And then I also enjoy, quality, well made. The stitching and everything on here is nice. This is great. This is professional quality. But I also like mixed materials, which also these have,
Yeah, 'cause-
which is the super soft. Well, that one's even
Yeah, it's really bristly, furry.
bristly. That's a good word.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. And look at those big eyes. Plastic eyes.
And nice felt.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
like
good.
the super soft and then mixes of felt. So it's almost got that handmade feel, but it's not handmade. Like it's got, it's
Yeah,
like
good
legit
seams,
production
yeah.
stitching. I don't really know where these came from. They kind of just appeared on the scene, and let's look at the book. Because I want to know
It's right there. It's really
about the
cute.
Ooga Ooga Nut. Oh, let's just look at him for a minute. That's That's a pretty good interpretation of him. I can go with that. Maybe a bigger horn. But, oh! And vinyl teeth.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, stuff is falling.
It's okay.
So, definitely a kid's style. Oh, wait. Is this oh, there's more. Nope. Just kidding. Blank paper. Everyone, don't look at that. Oh, that's not how I imagined him
I've
to
got
look.
fur on my nose now from...
Oh, I'm sorry.
tickling.
I can't tell from your beard. So here's some of the artwork. Oop. Oh, that's not how I imagined
Look at
him
this.
to look,
This
but
is
it's
how
cute.
you can
There's a stand.
so you can display your little dudes.
There's so much going on
That's
here.
a little tree trunk.
Oh, that's cool.
A little cut down tree trunk thing on there
Aw, you love trees.
for him to stand on.
I don't know why, but I really like these guys. I like. Oh, there's a map.
You
I
love,
love
maps.
maps. The fuddy-duddy fields.
What is it? Horndribble Island.
Oh, Rumble Thump. That's where I want to live. You guys, there's a map. There's probably treasure on it somewhere. So it's definitely a more kid-centric property, I would say. But nothing wrong with that.
I feel like
Like
Monster Man Pocket style, isn't it? That kind of
yeah,
slightly
just-
older kids who want something a bit
Yes.
weird, a little bit different.
Oh, Aileen, did you see what this thing is?
No, show me. What is it? I actually really like these guys more than I thought. Oh, these are vinyl too.
I think his toenails are as well.
Oh, look at that. See, mixed media. It adds something to it. That visceral experience of like hugging a thing. This guy looks kind of like a germ to me. Poster of the map. You guys, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
These are really soft. These are Mousy Michi soft.
Mm.
I would say these are super soft, except that guy. That guy's bristly.
It's quite a coarse kind of feel to it.
Yeah, bring him. Don't get him in your nose though. Oh, and he's got like rough felt feet, but it kind of fits him because he's like a beast.
See, I think
These are huge.
when you buy these things, I think that they're on this. Like, this is how they are in a store.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then look, it says here, explorers look inside, and I bet you that map comes inside that little box as a little bonus thing.
You guys probably think I'm just like saying nice things. I'm totally not. Like I'm really into the style of these for some reason. One, they kind of caught me
See
with
this-
everything I
this
love.
guy?
Explorers, I love that mentality, and I like well-made plush. Oh, there are some.
This looks like
little
something
bits coming
Spanky
off
would
here,
make.
but-
It's covered in fur.
It's almost a stroll. Not quite.
I think this guy's my favorite.
Well, of course he is.
Yeah, I mine, I think.
Yeah, he's just
Did
something
you see
about him.
Pacific Rim?
I've not seen it yet. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was just say he looks like something from Pacific Rim.
This looks like a Muppet, which is a good thing.
And I like that they have like real plastic eyes. You know, not just
Yeah,
little.
I like this guy actually.
Yeah, he's got good.
He looks like he can fight.
Like if you put him and
Yeah,
another one of
he
him
can handle
together.
himself. Yeah.
I like that he can hang on something with his tail.
Yeah. Plus extra protection as well.
Oh, I like where you're going with that. Is he riding him?
Yup. Yup.
See, fun for kids of all ages. Hooray! Okay, so you can get these at horndribbles.com if you're looking for maybe something a little offbeat for your kids, or maybe for a present.
I think this would be great. I think kids will like these. I don't know. I like them.
I like them. $35 for the plush. It's 15 inches.
35 each.
35 each.
Okay.
And then I don't know how much the book is, but
It seems like they all stand. too.
$16.99.
Like, does he stand? Yeah, they all
hardback.
actually stand up, which is nice.
And you can get the plush and read the book along with it. So it's like a package. It all works together.
Whole world.
When's your kids' book coming out for? No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't have a kids' book coming out, you guys. That'd be pretty amazing. Though.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, yes, I do. Cut it.
Secret.
All right. Well, that is actually it for reviews. Are you just gonna hold him?
Yeah.
Okay. You're welcome to hold it. All right. Let's move on to some events. Things coming up, things to do. Dragon Con, the largest multimedia pop culture convention focusing on science fiction, fantasy, games, comics, literature, art, music, and film, spanning 4 hotels, but I think it's actually 5 hotels now, in downtown Atlanta, Georgia, August 30th through September 2nd, dragoncon.org. That is a crazy time. We went once.
Yeah.
Good time. Good time.
I didn't realize Dragon Con was in the US. I always thought it was...
Oh, really?
Like Taipei or Hong Kong or something, yeah. Because I've never checked it out.
That's how crazy it gets there, you guys. It doesn't even look like it's legal fun in our country. But I like that their whole like tagline is like science fiction, fantasy games, comedy. It's like, yeah, we got that.
Yeah, it's
pop culture.
Comic-Con, yeah.
All right, but right after that,
PowerCon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Why can't I say that this episode? TMNT, He-Man, She-Ra, and Thundercat fan convention at the Marriott South Bay in Torrance, California, and also Power Lords, I must add.
Oh, and Power Lords. And Weaponeers of Monka. Like, are we going to name everything that's going to be there?
No, but like it's PowerCon. Let's say Power Lords.
Power Lord Con.
Right? Come on. Power Lords. Debuting.
Yay!
All right.
From the Four Horsemen.
September 14th and 15th, thepower-con.org. If all goes well, I think, with that. So.
What do you... Oh, with the Power Lords. Nice advertising there, George. But saying. We will be there. We will not be vending, but we will be hanging out and some filming, mostly just chatting with people. It's fun times. It's a very, very small convention, but it's fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And it's quite local to you here, is it?
I'm sorry, it's what?
Is that quite local to you here?
It's about 45 minutes.
It's about 45 minutes.
Ish.
So an hour and a half for you.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 hours drive for me.
But you, I mean, it's really like you have to be into those things. Like if you have to be into He-Man and She-Ra and Thundercats.
Or at least one of them.
Like, because if you're not, you're gonna be bored out of your mind. Like it's strictly for that. Like, I mean, it's nerd deep in that. Like you gotta like, because there's like voice actors and like people with like scripts and things. Like you have to want to like really be into that stuff.
But I think, and this is part of just culture and where it's going, and like Comic-Con's gotten so big, and New York Comic-Con's huge.
Yeah.
It's hard to get around when you're in there. So it kind of helps having these smaller conventions for these very niche things. Yeah. So you're like, oh, I can go get the convention experience, but I'm not with 150,000 people moving through fart clouds and sweat and whatever.
Yeah, like if you were at Comic-Con and you would go to a panel about He-Man or any of those things, like any kind of a panel, then this is the convention for you.
Absolutely.
Because it's like...
And they have panels.
Yeah, and it's like really like you get all the info you want to ever have on that stuff while you're there.
And you can really talk one-on-one with like creators and artists.
That kind of sounds like I'm downing on it, but like it's great. Like it's not like... I meant it in all the best ways of that.
I like PowerCon. I think it's great. I think it's fun. But I like small conventions.
Cool.
And medium-sized conventions like DesignerCon. Anyway, that's it for episode 273. Don't forget you can save money with Toy Break coupons online. There's a bunch of different ones. You can get all the details at toybreak.com. And you can get links to everything we talk about. You can go to JonPaulKaiser.com and
Rhymesquare.co.uk.
Oh, so you don't...
See, it is
.co.
.co.
Yeah,
I always say .co. I'm always saying it wrong.
Why would you say that?
Because I'm stupid American.
It's
Public school.
Co.uk.
Co.uk.
Co.uk. Can we start that?
No.
Oh, damn it. I can't start anything. All right, you can also watch past episodes, join the contest in the forum, get freebies, all that good stuff. You can support the show by shopping on Amazon. Just click the link on toybreak.com, shop on Amazon as you normally do. You can call and leave a voicemail at 818-AM-I-GOOD. You can email us, info@toybreak.com. You can keep up with us on Facebook at facebook.com/toybreak. You can watch our toy briefs, our toy girls, and our full episodes at youtube.com/toybreak. You can follow us on Twitter at toybreak. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Aileen Gaspar.
At George Gaspar.
At Jon-Paul Kaiser. And also at Rhymesquare.
I like it. Doubling up. And that's it. We will see you next week. But do you have anything else that you want to... Shows coming up or anything you want to...
No, it's all secret.
All secret. All secret. You have to follow him online.
Follow him on Instagram.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for being on the show. Was it as painful as you thought?
No. I'm really...
He's a wordsmith.
Yeah, I'm a poet.
I always thought that about you.
No, I struggle with kind of public speaking, or... I know it's in a camera, it's not actually... There's not a crowd here, but... I'm terrible at that kind of thing.
No, you're not.
I really am.
You may feel terrible, but you don't come off as terrible.
Okay.
So I think you present yourself very well.
Okay, thank you very much.
However you see it in your head, it's not that bad.
In my head, I'm shaking and quaking and sweating and not saying a word.
And you didn't cry, so it was all right.
Yeah.
Well, we did, but we edited it out.
Yes, it's all right. You can see it.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to take a toy break
right.
with us. It was awesome.
Thanks for having me on.
And hopefully we can make it out your way, and you can come back out our way. And
Yeah, I'll definitely be back. Definitely.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, John. Thank you, George. Thank you, Aileen. That's me. And we will see you next week. Same toy time, same toy channel. Bye.
Bye.